Going to start it. Let's go.
Okay, nice.
30-second counting down video starting now.
Mona, you're currently American, right? Okay. Six a.m. Wow. Crazy.
GM, welcome to this AMA session. Very excited today because we are going to introduce everyone to a new project called Hyperion. Well, Alice, this is the first time they join our Binance Live session, and I see that we already got a lot of audience, and our session is also being featured on the front page of Binance Live. How exciting! And of course, we wanted to learn about how Hyperion, right, it's not just another DEX, but it's aiming to become the unified liquidity and trading layer for Aptos. And trust me, everyone, this is going to, well, let us to learn a lot because we already see Alec had the deck ready, right? So that's a lot to unpack here, and let's get right into it. The first questions, of course, we would like to invite our guest speaker to briefly introduce yourself and also letting us know about the overview of Hyperion and your mission on Aptos. Thank you.
Hey guys, nice to have you here, and also I'm very glad to accept the invitations to join the Binance Live with Moonlight here. It's very great to talk with you guys. So for me currently, I'm working as head of growth in Hyperion, and previously I'm also served as some growth size works in previous crypto projects. Right now, it's like kind of like Aptos is actually taking a lot of actions on the market, and we could expect a lot of actions, and also on the campaign side, marketing side, and also some more important releases from there. And so that's why we like to Hyperion. We as the largest DEX currently on Aptos, we like to introduce ourselves and to let you know more about us. So basically, we are the largest DEX on Aptos, and we are the very first major DEX on Aptos introducing Uniswap v3. So in Aptos, so it's kind of like tech breakthrough on Aptos side, and we are offering extremely favorable slippage and very high yields right now because of our incentives, and also because of our a lot of users coming staking out their LPs on our platforms. So yeah, let's dive deeper in. It's to you, Moonlight.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Alex, for letting us know about the project. Yeah, that's definitely a solid intro. So for everyone listening, Hyperion is building a seamless all-in-one trading and liquid platform on Aptos, integrating swaps, aggregation, smart routing, and concrete. And well, this is definitely a very concrete project, right? And their goal is to maximum efficiency, minimum security, and simplify for both traders and LPs. Definitely sounds like a game changer for the DeFi ecosystem. So let's continue for our next discussion topic. What milestones has Hyperion achieved so far? Can you share some key numbers with us? Thank you.
Sure, glad to share that. So it's kind of amazing. I'm also very excited of the outcomes and the milestones that we have already achieved, because we have just launched our mainnet Aptos on February this year, only 3 months ago. But right now, in these 3 months, we has achieved a TVL nearly 80 million US dollars, and we have a cumulated trading volume of 1.6 billion US dollars. So it's just happened in the 3 months period. So we are kind of proud of these outcomes that we have already gained. So we can also see those data powered by website. So we have we are kind of like a healthy and steady growth, not only on the sweat volume, but also on those user growth sides. We are continuing pushing our campaigns Aptos ecosystem and also on the whole DeFi landscapes. So as trading contests and campaigns with OKX wallets and so on. So it's like most of our users, while they first enter into our protocol, they became our like loyal users or something. A lot of users, they are recurring users on our websites. We are really like proud of this site. And so that's the main thing that we have already achieved. And I like to share more details later about our projects and the product itself. Over to you, Moonlight.
That's amazing. Thank you so much, Alex, for wow, those numbers definitely speak for themselves, right? And just like Alex mentioned, a lot of numbers in TVO 70 million actually and 1.1 billion trading volume, triple digit growth across TVO volume and fees. Oh, since wow, just February. That's really fast. So Hyperion is clearly building with impact and speed, becoming Aptos' leading DEX by volume in just a few months. That is an amazing achievement. Congratulations. But of course, people are wondering, why did the team choose to build on Aptos? Thank you.
Sure. So it's mainly like we have a like DeFi background by ourselves, so we are thinking of working on a DeFi project. Our CTO was previously the CEO of a Binance Labs incubated Web3 projects, and our tech team kind of like has an average experience of over 10 years in their own regions and in their own aspects, including smart contract development, product development, and also front and back end development and others. So that's why we considered like, okay, we are trying to build a DeFi project that brings some real changes and real values to one ecosystem. And the reason why we are choosing like Aptos is kind of like Aptos is really good at DeFi and trading. They have really privilege and advantage on this kind of field. So because it's kind of like Aptos has a vision of building a global trading engine. So they are aiming to bring global financial markets on chain with really high speed, low latency, and strong scalability. They has made this because they have really like technology breakthroughs and even innovations. So that's why we like to partner with Aptos on this to build a really like DeFi projects and act as a unified trading and liquidity layer on Aptos. And what's impressed us deeply is also Aptos' attitudes toward their ecosystem projects. Actually, since the beginning of this year, Aptos has launched a series of actions and campaigns on the project ecosystem side, not including but not limited to their LFM projects and their 200 million US dollars worth of ecosystem funds. And also, this themselves help organized and introduced a lot of growth campaigns for their ecosystem partners. So it's like, for example, we have joined force with Aptos Foundation and Aptos teams working on a lot of campaigns with OKX wallets. One already happened with USDC campaigns on Aptos and also for OKX wallet. And so it's like Aptos has unique tech advantages, and they really support the ecosystem partners and projects. So that's the main reason why we choose building on Aptos. We believe that Aptos will really change the DeFi landscape in the whole crypto ecosystem.
That is really nice. Thank you so much, Alex, for the updates. And those totally will definitely make sense, right? Because Aptos offers high performance infra that definitely a lot of DeFi project needs, right? Including Hyperion. It's great to hear the alignment with Aptos' vision to grow its DeFi community and fronts such as tech, but it is also a very smart ecosystem move to grow the project. And surely we will also like to know, how does Hyperion differentiate your project from other decentralized exchanges on Aptos? Thank you.
Thanks for these questions. It's kind of critical for us because the project itself has to be differentiated from other projects because of it has own advantages on product, but not on like a campaign side or marketing side. So that's why we are trying to bring some fresh airs to Aptos ecosystems. We have introduced Uniswap V3 model into Aptos. So it's kind of like previously, like most DEXs on Aptos, they are still using like isolated AMM models like UniV2 or something. So they actually fragments liquidity and restricts trading rules. So it's like the capital efficiency has been limited, and which results in the restriction on the yields that users can gain. So which finally results in like not that much an active trading activities. So what we want to do is we like to take a fundamentally different approach just by building a multi-model intelligent liquidity engine. Which is that? That is system unifies the aggregator. So you could take aggregator like OKX DEX, OKX wallet, Bigger wallet, or this kind of DEX aggregators, which you could swap a lot of like tokens in one place. And we also unifies CLMM and DLMM, which refers to concentrated liquidity market maker and dynamic liquidity market makers. These are two models used for DEXs, which can help LPs to gain their fees and earn their yields in DEXs. So I will explain it a little bit later. We will also show you more about our products, and we are also building a vault, which is you could take it as a strategy platform, which helps users, especially for those LP stakers, to gain more yields in our DEX. So that's it. So we have these three things: aggregator, CLMM, DLMM, and the vaults. We have integrated them into one single and seamless system. So just like instead of independent pools that trapping idle liquidity, we have aggregates them and routes the capital across all models based on asset characteristics. So it's like all components, they are natively integrated, and they share the capital flows and on-chain intelligence so that we can form a unified liquidity graph. So in one sentence, it might be a little bit complex, but in one sentence, like we are aggregating the liquidity on Aptos, and we are aiming to providing the highest yields, but right now it's the highest in Aptos ecosystem as of DEX and also as liquidity providers. Also, it's like that's what we are trying to do, and because of our products' unique advantages. I think that's all for this part.
Nice. Thank you so much, Alex, for letting us know about that. Well, everyone, be sure to check out Hyperion on X and also check out their website, because this is definitely not just another EMM, right? It's a multi-model liquidity engine. By combining aggregator logic, CLMNs and DLMNs, and vaults into one integrated graph, Hyperion avoids liquidity fragmentation and maximize capital efficiency. So it's kind of like replacing a bunch of scattered tools with a single and powerful machine. Very impressive over here, Hyperion. And next, we are also curious about some of Hyperion's core product modules. Would you like to walk us through that? Thank you.
Sure, I'll try to explain it in a kind of plain text, so that everybody, even you're not that familiar with DeFi, can have a basic understanding of what we are trying to do. So the aim of us is always like trying to deliver high yields while while ensure this a secure trading experience in our high yields, and also less fees and secure in our protocol. So that's what we are trying to deliver. But how could we achieve it? Uh, that's because of our four main pillars that I introduced a little bit before as our differentiations from other DEXs. But right now, I would like to dive in a little bit deeper. So in a plain text, so-called. So kind of like we have four pillars, right? So the first things aggregator is it's the I think it's the most is the part that can be mostly easily to be understood, because it's the smart routing engine, for which you could take it as a you trade one place, you trade all the assets, and we gather all the liquidity one place, so that you don't need to go to different exchanges, go to different wallets, go to different pages or protocols for different token needed. So you could just exchange every tokens inside our DEX. That's what we want to do with the aggregator. Another thing that aggregator is why it's so important is like we also aggregate the liquidity, which means that if you have you need to swap a large amount of ABT to USDC, the slippage in other DEXs may be a little bit large because they cannot endure, they don't have enough liquidity to support this swap. But with the aggregator function, we aggregate those liquidities so that we offer the most favorable slippage while you try to swap from Aptos to USDC. So that's how the aggregator works. So and the second thing also as well as the third thing, CLMM and DLMM. CLMM once again it refers to concentrated liquidity market maker. So how do you understand that? Have you ever trying to use some strategy while trading? I mean, if have you ever heard of grid strategy, which help
Mm-hmm.
you automatically sell high and buy low?
Right.
Yeah. So you could take CLMM as a grid strategy. So inside a certain price range, for example, like USDT to USDC pair, you have set the price range as 1.001 to 1.0009, this price range. And in this price range, your LP will provide liquidity in this range, and so that you will receive the trading fees and also other incentives from us, and so automatically earn from that. So what it works like is kind of like the grid strategy. For your LP, is sell high and buy low. So that's how it works. That's CLMM. And for DLMM, again using our example of grid strategy, um, DLMM is kind of like a grid strategy that automatically move if lower or move higher as the price changes. So for CLM, if the price has act higher than your set range, you will not receive any other fees, and the traders in the market will have to endure higher spillage because of the lack of the liquidity provided here. But for DLM, the strategy itself will automatically switch and change the price range, so that if the USDC to USDT pair is trading above 1.009, if for example 1.1 as this time, your set price range for your LP will automatically move higher, so that you can still earning the LP fees, and those traders, they can still has very favorable slippage because the LP providers has changed their price range. So that's how DLMM works. So in conclusion, it's like consider CLMM as a set and not moving grid strategy, and DLMM as a automatically moving grid strategy. It's not that exact, but you could take it as that. And
Got
also,
it. Yes, continue, please.
okay. And also for votes, that's kind of like one very interesting part in our strategy, in our product. I like to say because we have just announced that we launched the vote in this week. So the vote itself is kind of like it's a platform
Mhm.
where their strategy providers they set their LP strategies on our platform, and LP and they are mainly like market makers or quant traders, these kind of actors, and if you are a user, you want to provide LP in our DEX in order to enjoy the higher than 100% APR here, and you want to earn really higher yields given your LP is here. So the vote will help you. So it's like those professional MM teams or those professional quant teams will help manage your LPs. It's like they will manage the price ranges. They will help you do the rebalancing. They will also help you on the right timing on reward harvesting. And this these actions all happens behind the scenes. So it's like you don't need to do anything, but just to choose an strategy provider and stake your single tokens here. They will just create an LP for you and you earn automatically, and which is higher than the shown APR expected to be than the shown APR in our protocol. So that's how votes works. How vote works. So in the first session of our votes, we have introduced Goblin Finance as our partners. You can see, so they are like curating those strategies for APT USDC, APT USDT, and USDT USDC trading pairs. That's the vote platform. Which what we are doing here is all what I've said. The three goals. So security and less fees, better slippage, and also there's the fourth, but also higher yields for our LP providers. That's it. Thanks. Online.
Thank you so much, Alex. That's definitely a amazing breakdown, right? And that also let us know about Hyperion's four important modules, right? Just like previous, you emphasize on aggregator, CLMM, DLMM, and bots because they work together to deliver a deeper and more efficient liquidity and also very uh, passive income opportunity for so many users. And I also took some notes, right? Everyone definitely need to go to Hyperion's website to check it out because the modular design ensure traders like us to get the best execution and LPs to get smart automation without needing to be DeFi professionals. Thank you, which is really, really
Okay.
convenient. Yeah. And I also see that we got more and more audience joining us right now. Friends, once again, be sure to follow Hyperion on X and check out their website. The following question we got is, of course, people are curious about what's next for Hyperion and what should the community expect from your upcoming TG plan. Thank you.
Sure, of course. Yeah, forget to mention, we released our roadmap recently, and we are targeting our TGE happen in the second quarter of this year. Yeah, second quarter before June. That's our plans. So so right now it's like we also have many other major announcements for you guys. But what is important for you? Yes, I know it's like how do you get more rewards and also incentives from our protocol. So right now it's like since we already have a lot of users staking their LPs and also like providing the liquidity on our protocols. So we have a relatively very low slippage on our protocol. So just by swiping from one token to another, you will get drips. Drips is something that you could consider it as a point system. So by getting those drips, it demonstrates your contribution to our ecosystem, and we will take that into consideration into our further actions, especially regarding those with TGE. Also, other ways to win trips, including staking LPs or follow our website, follow our socials, and also doing some other quests on our platform. There's a page called Drips on our website. So that's gonna be interesting for you guys. And also, if you you are a DeFi player, or you have some USDT and USDC and don't know how to gain yields through that, you could just hanging around our websites, hyperion.xyz/pools. We have provided kind of high APY for USDC and USDT peers. Previously it's about 10%, but right now I think it's 8% around that. And we also provide the APY for APT to USDT or to USDC peers. It's around 100% APY. So if you are bullish on Aptos ecosystem, just go to our website, swap some Aptos, swap some HPT, and provide the LP there. There is the APY is mainly made up of incentives and also those fees, because we are there's really a lot of users trading and in our protocols, so there are a lot of fees generated. And so we are also doing some campaigns with our partners. For example, OKX, we have already launched a campaign for USDC. We have around over 10,000 over 10 $100,000 worth of APT allocated to this campaign. So just provide LP on our protocol, you will be able to share them. Yes, we're also planning a lot of other things, just like for our announcement. And one new campaigns that gonna be kind of huge will launch the end of this week. Yes, get prepared for that.
Wow, just prepare for the upcoming TG, everyone. This is something super, super exciting, right? Because TG coming soon this year. Let's go. And of course, beyond the token event, Hyperion is offering some juicy APRs, ecosystem-wide rewards through drips and collaborations with players like Wallet. So everyone be sure to continue to give Hyperion a follow so you will not miss further important announcement. And whether you are trading, LPing, or just vibing for rewards, now it's a great time to start to get involved if you haven't done so. And well, before we wrap up the session, I would also like to check with Alex. Do you have any further messages for Aptos communities and DeFi users on Binance Live? Thank you.
Yeah, sure. So basically, I'd like to share a little bit more words about what we are aiming to do. So I've previously shared that we want to build a protocol on Aptos which offer really high yields, and we offer securities, and we offer low trading fees and slippage. So that's what we want to do. And also because our seed round investor and also our strategic round investors includes Aptos Labs and also includes OKX Ventures. So what we are really going to do is we wanted to do something and to build the Aptos community together to help Aptos ecosystem grow really more healthier and grow bigger and grow larger. So we are really aiming for some long-term benefits of the whole Aptos ecosystem. That's what we want to do. So uh, so we are adhering to this belief. This belief will also reflects on some of our future actions. We really want everybody in Aptos ecosystem that paying attention to our projects to benefit from it, both as of the incentive side or from other aspects. Just don't forget about us, and our more and more important and exciting news will be released.
That is just so amazing. Thank you so much, Alex. Well said. And of course, we know that Hyperion is clear, not just a technology that we could bullish on, right? And they are actually building a movement for better DeFi on Aptos. And big shout out again for Alex for joining us today and giving us our community members on Binance Live. Lots of great insight. I saw that we already have many users typing Hyperion on the screen. Once again, thank you. And I also like to share my screen because I see that we're being featured on the front page of Binance Live. So everyone, if you go to Binance.com, or if you are watching through the Binance app, you can always see us on the front page, and just click on the banner. Then you will join us over here on our AMA, yes, with Hyperion. And once again, don't forget to give an a follow on X and start to use this amazing platform. Once again, thank you, Alex, Head of Growth at Hyperion, for joining us today and providing a lot of great information to our audience. So let's wrap up for today's MA. Once again, friends, the space is evolving very fast, and Hyperion is clear at the forefront, right, for making Aptos the new home of capital efficient DeFi. We would like to invite us to come back again for more updates, especially around TGE, right? And until then, everyone, we'll see you next time. Stay curious and stay
See you guys.
high. Thank you so much.
Thanks for participating in our AMS, and see you next time.
Amazing. Thank you. I will share the replay link, replay recording, with you later once our Binance Cloud is ready for us to download. Thank you.
Amazing.
Thank you. Bye. Have a great rest of
Bye,
the day.
guys.
Bye.